good.
We're good.
All right, welcome back everyone to episode 14 of the Average Aussies Premier League podcast.
We've got to change that.
It's still on 12, I know, it's terrible. I'm in the den with the fellas. I've got the two usual suspects, Jake and Ethan. How are we, fellas?
Been better.
You say that every week, eh?
Well, it's a continual fucking thing.
Beef, how are you?
I'm good. We're back, baby.
Yeah, okay. And we've finally got the famous Smizbet on here, Smith Dundee.
Yeah, a bit of a bottom of the barrel celebrity.
No, top.
Look,
This is
honourable
top.
nonetheless.
He's filling in for Nuda, who's away on his honeymoon at the moment. Shout out to Figos. So tell us, Smitty, how'd you get into following the old Newcastle United? It's a bit of a niche team.
I'm actually a turncoat.
Oh.
I was born into a Leeds United family.
Oh boy,
It was
more and more niche.
Fanatical Leeds. Then Leeds got relegated.
Yeah.
And then they got relegated again. And I remember, I was
Thought it might
like
be
8
time.
or 9 and I'm sitting there going, I literally couldn't even get the results in the paper.
Yeah, might be time to...
We didn't have internet and stuff.
Jump
And I was
ship.
like, Dad, look, I'm probably going to fucking sack
Dad, I've got to go.
I'm probably going to sack his ear. He was shattered.
I was going to say, how'd he take it?
He looked me in the eye. This is a true story too. He looked me in the eye and he said, that's fine. Follow a top 4 team, you're out of the will. Follow Man United, you're out of my fucking eye.
Yeah.
And I went, that's fine. I love Shearer and I want to follow Newcastle.
Yeah.
And that's been it. So since about 2006.
Yeah.
So 2005 actually, it was just before the World Cup.
Yeah, right.
2005 Newcastle. But I was Leeds from about 99.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a good choice. It's looking like a good choice.
Good-
mate.
Yeah,
Good
it's
shout.
been fucking dark because I followed Leeds 2 relegations
Yeah.
as soon as I followed Newcastle.
Yeah, you
we
got relegated
fucking
straight away. Yeah, that's right.
I'm going,
Fuck it,
fuck
no.
me. Anyway.
Anyway, is there on the comeback, unfortunately
are.
for some people?
Whoa, Schmitty brings margarita cans and they're fucking deadly.
Welcome anytime, mate.
Yeah, geez, Smitty just brings a
Jim.
party.
Just like in football, we all in life have home days and we have away days.
Yeah.
My home day is, in the den with my mates.
Just having a spicy mug.
Sometimes in the beer garden, margie in hand. I'm charismatic, I'm funny, it's where I feel comfortable.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what my away days when I'm fucking 11 a.m. after a bender at like a 1-year-old birthday. And serve some strawberries and some Chardonnay and I'm going, Jesus Christ.
We've all been there.
So, anyway. I
How
digress.
good. I was just actually thinking you said beer garden. I thought of some of the fucking chats we've had in beer gardens over the years. Jesus Christ, we've gone deep. We've gone
we-
deep.
we-
We
you just
can't
a-
talk about that, though.
Were you just a self-proclaimed charismatic funny guy?
I mean, you can't.
Why'd you get me on the show, bro?
You can't.
We were going to be nice, but now
You can't
free
take-
license to rip.
You can't take that off him, surely.
Nah, he is. He's one of the best.
Anyway, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the video. We're trying to get to 100 subs, so if you could sub to the channel, please, that would be amazing. Help us out massive. We got socials too, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Hit us up on those for all the best bits. And the Fantasy League, Smitty's not in it. He hasn't joined yet. What's going on?
It just doesn't tickle my Tim.
Yeah, all right.
Like I don't.
Fantasy.
I was on the NRL. I was on EPL, and I just needed some time. I might join next year.
Join.
Yeah, okay.
EPL's better than footy.
The thing is, it just like it
I can't do-
contradicts with all my bets,
Yeah, well.
and that's the problem. Like,
Speak-
and like, God forbid talking
You're
about
like, fuck,
gambling
do you
on
want
the show,
Do
but
you want a good score or do you want money?
yeah, it's just you know what I mean.
What do you want to lose both?
I just don't like watching.
We got to break the ice. If you've seen my gambling rant from about 7 days ago, this bloke works for a gambling company, so it's going to get a bit
Sponsored by
tense.
Unibet the show.
Shout out to Unibet. Jesus fuck. Anyway.
Bet responsibly.
That's it. Gamble responsibly, mate. All right, let's get into the fixtures from the weekend then. B-Foss, let's go with you first. Get it out of the way.
Let's go, baby. So, 2-0 we were down to fucking Bournemouth. If you can remember from last episode, I was like, the depression was real. Last fortnight.
I was hoping it was going to continue.
You just passed it to me. Yeah.
I think the shit form went from 2 weeks ago up until 2-0 down, and then we actually showed some fucking attack and character.
Yeah, what
I
happened?
loved it. We brought Brian Hill on, right?
Who?
Was that Brian Hill.
Brian Gill.
Hill, that's pronounced, mate.
King of the Hill.
Yeah, are you serious?
Yeah, mate, very
It's
serious.
spelled with a G.
Yeah, mate.
All right.
It's
Spell them differently. At
it's Spanish, I believe.
Yeah, sounds fucking heaps
He's
Spanish.
Spanish, yes.
More attacking after we went 2-0 down. But what did I say?
And I'm indigenous.
I'd said we'll defend for the first half and we'll get pumped and then we'll decide to attack and come back. I think looking at the table and after Liverpool's result, perspective. We're coming third. We came from 2-0 down for a 3-2 win. So I'm happy this week. I was a bit dire last week, but I'm happy.
I think you showed some grit and some good character, and that's top 4.
Oh, turn it up.
Did you say top 4 or top form?
Top 4?
Yeah, baby.
No.
Top 3. Top 1.
Look, I would agree you showed a bit of grit, but it's Bournemouth at the same time.
Yeah, but you only play who's in front of you, mate.
Yeah, I know, but you were losing 2-0 to them.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that great of a comeback, to be honest, if I'm being honest.
The whole performance wasn't good. I said after 2-0 down to now, that's when I'm happy.
Mate, we did them 9-0. And we can't beat anyone else.
Yeah, I wouldn't be throwing
To be
stones
fair,
right now, mate.
yeah.
We'll get to your game.
Fucking, yeah. No, I agree. You grounded out and you needed to hang, you need to hang up there because if you, it's pretty much at the moment in that top 3 spot, it's lose a game and you're in trouble.
Yeah, Monday morning, mate.
But
Yeah, so like I've said on every fucking week, I'm not happy watching the whole game, but perspective is important. You could be Liverpool coming 10th or whatever you're coming, or you could be 3rd and do a comeback win to Bournemouth.
The shade, eh?
Love you, Jenga, but it's.
Did you start with your shitty pragmatic defensive style, and that's how you went down 2-0?
100%.
Yeah,
If I'm being honest,
that's
I didn't
Conte
watch
ball. That's Conte ball. So we did, but we showed that when we go 2-0 down, we can actually come back and win a match. That'll happen again.
Yeah,
Eric
Monday.
Dyer looks dire.
Thank you.
I reckon he's out of his depth at the moment. And I usually really like him.
you didn't-
But this season, particularly in that Newcastle game, he was
Well,
opposite.
he didn't start the Bournemouth game. We conceded 2. They brought him on and we scored 3
There you
and
go.
conceded none.
Interesting.
So
No, I would
Dyer
agree
actually
because
played
I don't like Dyer as we said that a couple of weeks ago that we reckon you should get Harry Maguire because he would honestly fit that system.
Plus.
He would fit that system.
He actually played
Plus,
really
brother.
well.
He did, didn't he?
Played really
Yeah.
well today.
but as I said, they brought Dyer on when we were 2-0 down and we won after that 3-2.
Did you
Yeah,
score
right.
3 goals?
No.
Anyway, we'll move on.
Look, it's
Beef.
important 3
It's,
points.
it's important
3
3 points. Who have you got next week? You go.
Liverpool.
Someone in relegation, I think.
Smacked.
Spurs, Liverpool, we'll get to that at the end of the show.
All right, we'll move on then. Who do we want to cover next? Let's hear what Smitty's got to say. Got a bit to say about old Newcastle.
Look, fucking glorious.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Fucking glorious.
I picked it, to be honest. I said
You
they
did.
were going to smack him.
And you also said at the start of the year, you said Newcastle were going to be this fucking annoying side, and we are. And we look,
100%.
the whole vibe in the stadium's just pumping at the moment. War flags everywhere. Eddie Howe's man management's just been insane.
How good is Eddie Howe, to be
Yeah.
honest?
Mate, and this is the thing, if we're going to get into it, everyone can go on and say, oh, you're fucking buying the league and all this dribbly shit. But, mate, look at everyone that scored again on the weekend.
Yeah,
Before takeover.
Yeah.
The weekend before.
We were saying
against
this
Spurs,
earlier.
Before takeover. Eddie Howe has transformed every single player in that squad.
Yeah. I
Joel
would agree.
Linton was fucking
He's trash.
shitter than
He
shit
was
itself.
trash.
And
He was
now he's
trash.
Probably the first
Now-
bloke picked on the fucking lineup.
Oh,
so.
come on. What about Bruno?
Yeah.
A little bit biased.
My boy.
Nah.
By
Well,
the way, if you're listening, come to my wedding, please.
yeah, I think we put a
March
shout out
18th.
before.
You're playing Nottingham Forest that day.
You can have it off.
They're scary.
I was watching. I watched another podcast called Pitchside, and they did their top 10 centre midfielders of the league, and nearly all of them had Bruno in top 6 or above.
He's just an 8 out of 10 in every single part of the
yeah.
game. Every single
'Cause
part.
what is he,
Shooting, dribbling,
centre mid?
Centre mid.
Yeah, right.
He's just a general.
So it's just
around
a
and
general fucking straight
just
up
fucking
centre mid.
aggressive. I've always said, other than Shearer, he's my favourite ever now.
Oh
Wow.
wow! That's
Shearer
a
is
big call.
my favourite. I loved Haddon Ben Arfa, but he
Yeah.
only played 2 or 3 good games
Yeah,
this
he
season.
did. Yeah, that's right.
He's just
They were
very
good
world-class,
every week.
though.
He's played probably poorly once, and it was still fucking good.
Yeah, well, that's what their point was because he wasn't playing up until you signed him and then he didn't play for a while. Eh?
Yeah, we kind of blooded him into the
Yeah,
system.
and then
everything,
you
so-
come in, you started winning, started
Yeah.
picking up points real quick.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
hats off to him as a player.
So, no, it's good. Good win, 4-0. As I said, Miggy on different fucking gear at the moment. Just can't stop scoring. That'll drop off.
Yeah.
But I think Wilson getting goals, Joelinton chipping in.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Wilson getting goals has definitely like boosted you too, because I rate him as a striker. Like he's not bad.
Good. He's a 10-goal a season striker.
Yeah,
and I'm happy with that.
but he's like that
return.
English, knows how to play the league. Like especially St James's Park, like up there, gets a bit rough and ready. I reckon.
Yeah.
It's good for
Almiron. He's killing it.
Yeah, he's having a good year.
It's good for Newcastle fans, I think, that you're performing before the money
To be fair,
starts to show.
I think it's good for like fans of Premier League.
But it gives them
It's funny
it
how
gives
you
them grounds.
changing on.
I still.
Do you agree, but
Mate,
it gives you grounds to go, nah, hang on.
Yeah.
We've actually performed. And I was speaking to Zach yesterday about this. You reckon it's the confidence now that, okay, we
infectious.
have mainstays now. So there's no fear of losing anymore. So we can go out and fucking just perform every game.
And also, like, if you're a big name player, like, not talking about the Mbappes and that of the world, but if you're a
He's going to Newcastle, bro. I'm telling you. He'll
knows?
fucking go to...
he
I'm
told
telling
you.
you.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you come to Newcastle at the moment? Like,
100%.
if we're in the Champions League spots and you're a big name player and the vibe's there and everyone loves you,
You get in on the ground floor.
I'm horny.
Like before everything happens.
If you can't tell. No, I honestly reckon Mbappe could go there. I don't think it's out of...
you give it a couple of years.
I honestly don't think it's out of like question.
Financially speaking, there's
when we
only
talk
so
about-
many
I mean,
clubs
there's
that
been
he
for
could
fair
ever go
play
to.
and stuff like that. So I
Is
think
there?
we all need
There
to-
isn't though. There isn't. You've
We have
seen what Man
Man City
City
in the
does.
league.
Yeah.
You see what PSG do. There's no.
I don't think we'll do it like that.
You've-
I think we want players that'll,
Yeah.
Brunos
This-
and Trippiers that are coming when we're in last place.
Yeah,
You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Well, that's
And Trippier keeps
So-
banging them in.
Mate, he's fucking probably
Yeah,
the
like,
best
what the
right back in the league at the moment.
Yeah.
He'll
Why'd you get rid of
picked
him,
for
mate?
That's for sure.
settle.
At least English.
Settle.
At least English.
Settle. Benjamin White.
I love
He's
Ben
way
White.
better than White.
I love
Please.
Ben
Fuck
White.
off! You don't even watch us. You don't even watch any of these teams. You wouldn't know.
I love
do.
Ben White at
He
the
watches
Leeds
City.
days, and when you signed him,
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Who's this guy? 50 million?"
50
I was
mil.
like, "Bruh,
Raging.
he's so good."
Yeah.
he had a bad start, but he's come good.
Well, that's the thing, right? He didn't even have we're getting off track, but he didn't even have a bad start. He had those two shitty games against Brentford and I think it was City where he got tonked. But you watch who he was playing against in centre back, like no chance. He had Pablo
James
Marie,
was slag,
just got
yeah.
shanked on the weekend.
Yeah.
And then I think it was, I forget who the other one was, Rob Holding maybe. Like, seen what Rob Holding did when we played PSV Eindhoven on the weekend.
Legless.
Yeah, it's like,
I didn't.
but
Nah,
nah.
he's very good. Anyway, Newcastle top 4. It's good.
Yeah, I reckon we'll get into Newcastle a bit later because we've got some top 6 predictions coming at you, and then I think there's a few going to shake some people, rattle some cages up there. All right, how are we going for time? That means we can talk. We can talk, Jenga.
We got time for
talk.
Liverpool,
We can talk.
Nottingham Forest.
What do
Moving
you
on.
reckon?
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know where to start.
Hang on. For Pascal, we haven't given the score yet. What are you doing, Ethan? You're supposed to lead
Sorry,
with the
Pascal.
score. All right,
I'm
we
going to
had
cop it now. I'm going to get a shit job or something.
Bournemouth 2, Tottenham 3. Smitty did the right thing, gave Newcastle 4, Aston Villa 0. Next one we're going to go to is Liverpool 1, Leeds 2. How good is that for the league?
Marching on together.
Fuck the league. I don't give a fuck.
What's going on? Tell me.
tragic.
Speak to me.
Getting up at 5:45 on a fucking Sunday to watch that fucking abomination.
It was actually, for you, it would have been bad. For me, I woke up and seen you as like 1-1 with Leeds. I'm like, oh, how good's this? Yeah, what happened? Speak to us.
Well, we conceded first.
You conceded first.
Almost every game, right?
Yeah. And it was just fucking pathetic. Yeah, shit back pass by Gomez. And
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was
fucking
honky.
terrible.
The calamity.
That was trash, wasn't it? Like, what was he even doing? Like
fuck-
side footing
fuck
it to
knows.
where?
fuck knows. And yeah, Alisson slipped like all good fucking Liverpool players seem to do. And
Hold on that one, mate.
There's a lot of head
digging-
noise in
just,
here.
you know, like, hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm like, oh.
Did it all happen in slow motion?
Yeah, it did. And then I got a noise complaint from my fucking neighbour. Like, they're banging on the door and like, can you keep it down? It's a Sunday.
Because you were seeing an F and carrying on.
Yeah. And then they copped the fucking serving.
Yeah.
So probably get body corporate after me. And then it's compounded by versing fucking Spurs next game.
No, we're not going away from this game just yet, right? What the fuck was Virgil van Dijk doing for that second goal? Did you? I don't know if anyone. And Thiago.
Both of them fucking looked at each other, didn't want the ball.
Yeah, well, I just
It was everyone.
straight away
It was-
seen fucking Virgil van Dijk just
Yeah, they both looked
watching
at
the
it.
ball,
They were
and I'm like, whoa, where he's going?
That's-
It's not a fucking weapon, boys.
Something we've been incredibly guilty of all year, ball watching. And I think Van Dijk doesn't know what to do now after he got that penalty against Fulham, round one.
Do you reckon that's the impact of like injuries in the squad and not gelling and shit like that? Or
I think, to be fair, I think it's like a fucking compounding of every single thing that we've got going wrong.
which
Just
is what?
no conf.
Oh, no.
You want me to fucking elaborate, don't you?
Please elaborate.
Is it Klopp making excuses after every game? Does that compound it as well? Because he's not taking the helm.
I've really liked him up until this season.
Yeah.
He's carried
Same.
on like an absolute glass.
Yes. He's had the respect of every other club for the last 5 years. He's untouchable, really. But this year, I feel like if any other manager
I
did
feel like
that,
he's
they'd be
getting a bit of
ripped.
a rough steer this year. Like,
he's
to be
getting
fair, he's got reason to win. Probably not whinge, but he's got excuses, man. Like the injury list that these guys have had since like the start of the season has been pretty fucking wild.
But let's be honest. Against that argument too, who's out?
He's Allison, Salah.
Like that
No,
team
they're
on
playing.
paper,
On
you
paper,
fucking
yeah.
had against Leeds, beats Leeds every week.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So that's a
I
bullshit
agree.
excuse.
Yeah, well, you're right. Look, you fucking got me.
No, I can get you. I'm like, I'm kind of on the injury.
I dropped it.
Fucking
Sorry.
180.
Sorry.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of on the injury thing. Like I get it, but like
Yeah,
every
you're right.
club's got injuries.
You're right.
But I'd say we went from like last year, no injuries, and it's like something wasn't working. You'd had like 3 or 4 players that you could bring on to make a massive impact. Now we're relying on fucking James Milners, Harvey Elliott's, like you guys in your mid to late 30s or your fucking 18, 19-year-olds.
And-
We've got nothing, Diaz, Jota are out. They're 2
Ketia.
players that would have definitely fucking brought on. I think
You got
playing-
Salah out of form.
Yeah,
No,
Gomez
no
playing.
Mane anymore.
Mane, yeah, I think that's still a big
It's
one.
massive, bro. That's massive. You can't tell me it's not.
No,
Because
that's
I
it.
said to like I think
I think
gonna argue
a
against.
lot of people were putting, Liverpool aren't performing because we sold Mane. I don't think it was as simple as that.
No, of
no.
course not.
I think
But it was,
you've
we had, a player that could come in, fucking lift everyone else up with a performance.
yeah. I think
And
you've
it's-
tried to change system.
Yeah.
You've lost. I said to Nudo, and I'm going to argue a point that he can't obviously argue back because he's not here at the moment. But
Get him.
you never replaced he's like Mane was a big one you lost, but like you didn't bring anyone in that's like gonna straight up replace him.
Yeah.
and like your midfield is like
And
aging.
we already had Diaz, and then we brought in Nunes to do a different role.
yeah,
And he hasn't been firing, Nunez.
No, he hasn't been. And I think everyone is incredibly critical of him. And he hasn't been doing too bad. You can't compare him to fucking how Haaland's going either. But he does play a very, very different role.
I'll stick with Nunes. He's in crash shot.
What did he cost?
80 mil.
Exactly. So he
With
should be
Exactly.
he should be
Cheddar.
judged at the same
Exactly.
merit.
That's
as
my
Haaland.
thing. Like you can't say
came in-
How?
Well, they both come into the 2 teams that have dominated.
he's
the league
more
for 4
expensive than
years.
Haaland.
Transfer fees,
But
not
Haaland was
salary.
also coming off.
It doesn't matter
Coming
what
off
you paid for him.
contract.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we're
Got it,
paying
keeper.
Nunes like 150,000 a week, which is on par with a lot of our
Really?
players.
Is that all?
Yeah. And Haaland's what, with everything else, 900 and fucking something thousand?
Yeah, all right.
That's where you can't compare them.
But when you said
But-
people are critical on him, I think because
They
he's
are.
an £80 million striker coming into Liverpool, of course they're going to be critical on him. He
Yeah,
just
but
hasn't
we've done that
performed.
before. It's like we bought fucking Andy Carroll. We bought fucking Ben
That was a
Teke.
stupid buy.
greatest-
That was a
one of the
stupid buy.
It's-
Purchases
it's-
of all time.
Yeah, like, yeah. You can't compare buying Nunes to buying Andy Carroll though.
No, but what I'm saying is we've spent big money on players before and they haven't performed.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
and
get
then
what you mean.
we paid fucking bugger all for Suarez.
Yeah, true. Right.
So
I'll
it's-
get you. I get where
You
you're
can't
coming
always
from.
pick that, but yeah.
But I mean,
it's just-
he's rightly criticised.
He will score. I think he will score. He's
I think if Haaland wasn't doing what Haaland is currently doing, he wouldn't be copping it anywhere near as much.
I don't know. If you were where you are still and Haaland wasn't doing, I still think he'd
Kane would be top scorer and everything would be great.
fucking please, cunt. Jesus Christ.
So now your second favourite's up the top.
Yeah. All right. Well,
But yeah, it's just
Here's my-
it'll
problems problems
will
everywhere.
turn. When you have
Yeah, that's
that
what you
many
were
shots
saying.
in a game,
Yeah.
like I looked at the XG, the expected goals, just before I come in here. Like, you guys are top of the league by an absolute score. You're almost scoring, like, expected goals should be 3 a game.
Yeah.
Like, it will turn.
Yeah, it
The
has.
underlying metrics say it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you call bullshit on that XG thing, but because
Not really. Like,
We had 10 shots on goal. It's the first time since I've ever supported Liverpool that we've had 10 shots on goal and not one.
yeah.
So that
like, I
puts it
don't
in
understand how
perspective.
you can. To be fair, like, let's just also say Melier for Leeds.
Oh, fuck me.
had a blinder. So
And then the one goal that he
kind of-
let in,
He's,
I
he's a
thought,
good little prospect.
He
I
is.
thought he
20
should have
years
saved.
20 years old now.
But that's how all Leeds side. Like, they've all got
Yeah, they're all
18
young,
to
yeah,
21-year-olds. They blood kids. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Good
Thorpe
academy.
Arch there, their academy, fucking incredible.
Thorpe Arch, yeah, right. But no, he had so going back to the 10 shots in a game, like he had some fucking killers,
Yeah.
especially that second half. Like he saved, I think there was one there, he tipped over the bar, pretty much kept him in the game.
Yep.
And then from then on, it almost felt like that Leeds got the ascendancy after they made that, after he made that save, because it was like,
Yeah, well,
you could
think
tell
what that
you were
does to you,
rocked.
You know what I mean?
Like,
yeah, it was every time we had a shot and you're like, fuck, that's a goal. And then everyone's putting their heads down, fucking
Yeah.
hands over their face. You know, it's the same thing as happened the week before.
What about that?
Goals should have been scored.
What about Somerville, the winner?
huge. 89th minute, was it?
Scored
Yeah.
89th
Yeah.
minute the day before his 21st.
yeah, that's
Imagine
right.
the
Yeah,
circuit
that's,
that night.
oh, yeah, she would have been large. Apparently,
yeah.
apparently
Yeah,
had
I
music
fucking
and
hate
shit.
him.
Like, he was doing like the post-match press conference or whatever, and the fucking change room was going off with like music and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I heard that. Jesse March is like, yeah, a bit of music going on there.
It's going to get a bit loose in there.
Yeah, fucking watch out. Your
Your old man would have loved that.
Mate, I called him at 6 a.m. when it was 1-1. I said, you'd love a draw. He goes, mate, wouldn't I? And I tried calling him at full time, and he's fucking unreachable. He's running around 7-bucket plays courage on fucking
He was,
waking up all the
on, he was on the circuit.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right. Well,
good win for Leeds. Liverpool will come back.
Liverpool might come back. I think my big call is if you lose to Tottenham next week, you're out of the top 6 race. That's it. Done.
But it's like, I feel
Big
like
chat.
now,
Big chat. All right.
like this is another big call. It's like now, like I think a lot of the Liverpool players are like, fuck it, who cares? What have we got?
Well, that can be a good or a bad attitude.
Completely gone.
But if
Top
that's the
four is
case, then
probably
Klopp's gotta
gone.
go.
Yeah, if they all just go, let's give up, Klopp goes.
No, I don't think they're going to say like, let's give up. But I think everyone's already,
They're all rooted,
completely
man.
written them off this year.
They're all rooted, I'm telling you. That's a
So-
7-year curse. We speak about it every week. All right, moving
I'm
on.
not convinced that you're right.
Moving on to the big teams.
Please.
Arsenal 5, Nottingham Forest 0. Beating Nottingham Forest. It's not for everyone, is it, Jake?
No, apparently not. either he's beating City, can't.
Haven't tried yet. Anyway, big win for us this morning, really. I was actually a bit concerned about this game because we had, I'm going to say a hangover, but we played PSV during the week and it was a dour. But Mikel Arteta come out during the week and said we need a reset, and that's definitely what he got, which I was pretty stoked about. To be fair, like the first half was 1-0. We won the first half 1-0, but like they were literally never in the game. We come out saying, unfortunately, Bukayo Saka gone down with injury. Not good for England. I don't think it's that serious. He didn't look like when they get injured and like they look fully fucking distraught that like they're gonna miss the World Cup.
Yeah, but they're soccer players.
No, like you know what I'm talking about. Like when they get when VVD missed like the World Cup. Did he miss one? He got injured before a big tournament. You know.
Yeah, Euros.
You know, he Bukayo Saka looked all right, and everyone was saying we don't have a replacement, but turns out we do. The original star boy, Reece Nelson from Hale End, he was probably the first one brought up. He come in, scored 2, assisted 1, pretty magical stuff. But yeah, top of the league, beating Nottingham Forest. We needed that game, back on the horse, and yeah, we go again. It's pretty easy stuff for us up there at the moment.
I'm going to go a bold prediction for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't think you lose a game at home all year, all season.
Look.
You guys at home is fucking unfathomable.
Yeah, and the atmosphere there is like rocking at the moment, which is helping them. It's massive. But to that point, I would love that. But I heard a stat today. This would our 9th home game, I think. It's the first clean sheet we've kept all year, and that's the longest run of a home winning streak without keeping a clean sheet since like Aston Villa in like 18, like the first game of like the league or whatever.
you go.
So I agree, but we just got to make sure like we got to stop conceding goals back there. It's hard because we play such a high press, and like especially at home because like obviously they come to our ground, you want to press
caught
them.
on the bounce.
You want to press the fuck out of them. So like you got Saliba and Gabriel pretty much don't go like back behind halfway when we're on the attack, and it's just like
They're up past Martinelli, and you go, well,
like Saliba's just marching on into the fucking midfield. I'm like, who's going? Who's going?
why are you
back?
behind the goal?
He's
keeper?
first up for a corner. You're like, what the
No,
fuck?
like it's just one of those things. Like, I'd love that, but look, I'd agree almost because if you want to win the league, I reckon you have to really. If you want to be serious about winning the league, but yeah, I like that bold prediction. As I said,
the only teams I could see there going there is probably City,
City,
in my opinion.
Yeah,
I just think at home he's just fucking incredible, scoring goals for fun. But that's just my 2 cents.
No, I like it. I like it a lot. Chelsea,
Thomas Partey, bruh.
Thomas Partey, isn't he one of the best centre mids in the fucking league at the moment?
God.
Him and Granit Xhaka, I'll give them both
they're
that.
both been playing well.
Fair shout. But you boys right?
Yeah, great.
Are you upset or something?
No.
Yeah.
What are you upset about?
What do you think?
Because you're fucking shit.
I'm very upset.
You've added nothing to this conversation. You got a question or anything about what it's like to be at top of the league? Ethan?
No.
No,
I
I
don't want
didn't
to ask
think so.
something because you'll say that I'm being sour.
No, what's your question?
No, I don't have one.
Oh, okay. You just didn't have one. Yeah.
Him for Ghana, I reckon they're a little like. I was looking up today as well because I was like, "Where's he?" Like, what's he,
Ghana.
mate, bruh.
Yeah.
I reckon they're a little smoky
Fucking
for
oath.
getting out of a group stage.
They're like I'd say them and like Nigeria, like the powerhouses in like African football, maybe.
Senegal's up there.
Senegal are
Cote
good.
d'Ivoire.
Senegal have got Mane.
I guess
all those dribblers.
Egypt
Fuck
are
my-
Africa too, aren't they?
Egypt.
They actually don't go too bad, so I've just made a fucking
didn't
idiot of
make
myself. Well, I've
don't
made
believe
even
they
more of
make
an
it.
idiot of myself because
That's
no, they're not. You're
I
right.
don't think they are.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Egypt.
No, Senegal knocked them out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senegal. they've
Oh
got-
no, that was
they've got
in
some hot
some
boys
other
in there.
competition.
That was AFCON.
yeah.
That was AFCON. All right. Well,
Fuck. Salah.
we'll cover a quick break and we'll finish off the fixtures, and then we're going to go into some top 6 predictions. All right. We'll be back after this. All right. Welcome back, everyone. No drug tests on a Monday. We'll quickly go through the rest of the fixtures from the week. As we said last week, Man City doing Man City things. I mean, to be fair, Leicester didn't put up a bad fight in that game, to be
Oh, it
honest.
was a great match. I watched the end of it.
Yeah, it was good.
Leicester
It
came
was a good
close
game.
2 or 3 times. It gives us hope that they can drop points.
Okay.
Barnes missed a sitter. I should have passed it back
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Vardy. I
those
saw.
2 for
Kind regards.
yeah, right, mate.
But KDB's goal. Fuck.
Yeah, I know that free kick. He is the best player in the world. There's no fucking doubt about it. No one can
So
argue
good.
with it.
That
Brent-
foul though
Yeah.
for KDB's goal. Oh, stop it!
Yeah.
It was so soft. It was Grealish running. I think his leg went back,
Yeah.
knocked someone's leg.
Yeah.
Killer.
Fucking Grealish, eh?
Shout out to the dogs. Having a great old time out there.
Shouting arse.
They're actually fucking talking about how shit Liverpool are. Brentford,
I think everyone is.
Talking about dogs.
Brentford won, Wolves won. Wolves are shit.
Dire affair.
Aren't
The-
they just?
They're trash, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're going down in my opinion.
I've got them in my relegation
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
I think Brentford, they play really high press footy.
They play nice. Like, yeah, like it's not bad.
I think they probably where they are on the table is probably where they'll finish. But
Yeah, yeah.
Diego Costa.
Oh,
Red
He got
card
sent off,
already.
yeah.
Already.
it was a red card every day of the week.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
headbutted old mate. Yeah,
Is
100%.
Diego
What's he
Costa
been back 4 games?
doing
Yeah,
Diego
it's
Costa
just
thing?
straight up like, yeah. It
Just
was-
silly.
That's
Now he's
the
out
risk
for 3
with him.
weeks too,
Yeah,
so
dumb.
he doesn't play until after the World Cup break.
He's
Yeah.
taking the piss out of the Wolves.
Yeah,
fans,
well, I didn't
Yeah.
even think about
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
He's got to be like one of the biggest fucking grubs
mate.
ever fucking playing Premier League.
It's
Ever
just
to play
like,
fucking
Roy
football.
Keane.
Roy Keane.
Disgrace.
He was a grub. Yeah, that's fair.
But it's funny how the world works. Like he ends Haaland's dad's career.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And now Haaland's here to fucking terrorise him.
Manchester United. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Vinny Jones too. Have you seen some of those
Yeah, good-
footage?
good shout.
Oh man,
Good shout.
like
Squinty
fully
balls.
high sideways.
Desert Eagle .50.
Yeah, Vinny Jones, one of the
Joey
greatest.
Barton.
Legend.
Joey Barton. Fucking hell, now we're talking.
Oh, there was some
Fuck
grubs, weren't there?
I actually love Joey Barton. I thought he was a
Bit
man.
of mongrels on.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah, a
hell.
bit.
Gaza.
Gaza, Paul
Yeah,
Gascoigne.
yeah,
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 fucking
yeah.
hell. Anyway,
Digress.
We digress. Brighton, fucking oath 4, Chelsea 1.
Boom.
We should have got Lachlan in.
Well, fuck that. No Chelsea supporters on this podcast, mate.
Sorry, Lockie. The boss has spoken.
I will say, not the return I expected for Graham Potter, and Chelsea were just fuck. Did you see the 2 clearances off the line in the first 5 minutes? But they were proper clearances though. That was like some world class defending by Thiago Silva.
What a win for Brighton, but
Yeah.
I actually tipped them. Like,
You're
I know I'm
kidding.
not on here. I tipped them. Brighton at home this year, they're like my Arsenal. I just don't think that many teams are going to go there to the Amex and win.
I'm still trying to piece together whether like it's a manager bounce thing or whether they're going to carry on. But like, if you turn up and play like that against Chelsea, like you can't really deny them, can you? And like you've got fucking
serious contenders.
Trossard, Pascal Gross, like they got some good players in there, man. Like,
and that
They're
results.
and that's
too.
all Graham Potter too. Like,
Yeah, De Silva's he's got his fresh touch too. But I agree, yeah.
yeah, like built like the scouting and shit that Graham Potter and his side did there to get Brighton where they were.
Potter.
I just
Hard return. That'd be a hard pill to swallow for Graham.
oath.
They were all singing "You're getting sacked in the morning."
Are they? Oh.
I think Chelsea will pay the price for mid-season. Well, not mid-season, but
yeah.
getting rid of Tuchel. I don't think they'll finish top 6 anymore.
Okay,
I don't have him in there either. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Not after that performance.
Anyway, where were we up to? We've spoken about Brighton. Crystal Palace doing their typical fucking yo-yo. 1, Southampton 0. That just means that they'll lose next week. Whoever Crystal Palace have got.
100%.
They're
Lock it in.
again just a team. Selhurst Park. They're good at home. They can't. They can't play away.
It's just
Bang.
like they'll finish like 12th, 13th. And I
fucking love their team.
I love their
really
manager.
like their team.
I love their
Pereira's
manager.
Great.
Actually, I love Anderson too, that centre back.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can play, man.
Fucking Campo.
Eze up front, bro. He's a
They score
EPL
quality
handful.
goals. It's just they do it every fortnight.
Yeah, no, exactly
serious.
They
right.
just
Yeah.
can't play away.
Yeah, nah. Surely Vieira will sort him out. Come on.
You seen him on the weekend, didn't you, Campo?
Where are we going? Fulham 0, Everton 0. Jesus Christ. I expected a bit
just-
better from there. To be fair, I called a draw. I'm just going to say I called a draw for Fulham Everton last week.
Yeah, I'm just going to say I'll call it a draw.
Mitrovic was dreadful.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone watched the highlights there.
He's lucky to be on the field.
He was
See
so
that
bad.
foul?
No, what did he do?
Straight up red card. Just a cruncher down, angled leg.
How did he
Shin
not get
breaker.
sent off? What,
Just didn't get sent off.
Just VAR being VAR.
There's been a
again.
couple like those lately.
Oh, it's
One in
on
the West Ham game
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Before.
I don't
Talking
get it.
about like last week, just the fucking inconsistency of the refereeing is a fucking blight
Yeah,
on the
it's
game.
bad.
Yeah, no, it's no good. Last game of the round was Manchester. I don't want to say it.
Manchester.
Yeah, Manure United 1, West Ham United 0. Look, they scraped it. I don't know. People are talking
De
like
Gea saves at least
Yeah.
3 in the last 10 minutes.
West Ham are underrated.
Yeah.
They had a bad start. They're going to come home.
Declan Rice
that's
is
good.
underrated. That's the only good thing about that West Ham side. I'm sorry, Smitty. I don't think.
I
that
like
they're
their new
crashed up.
striker. I forget his name, but he took over.
Semenko,
Yeah, he
the
took
Italian
over
dude.
for, Antonio.
Yeah, but you know that there's no Italian guy that's ever succeeded.
Very true.
Fucking, I think
Yeah.
was no.
Aren't you Wog, bruh?
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm fucking burning. No Italians come to the Premier League.
Worst
and
name
Jumps on
in
the
Australian
Grosso
history,
bandwagon
yeah.
in 2006.
Best name.
Yeah, exactly.
In
Never
Italian
forgive you.
history. It was a fucking penalty. You're kidding yourselves.
Not a chance.
Nah.
You're
That's a
kidding
whole
yourself.
podcast.
That's
When the
it.
World Cup's on,
Yeah,
Wind it back.
run at me. That's what happens when the World Cup's on.
Yeah, he's going to be
You
recording.
know the
his
worst
own.
part about that is, so we're off track, but Marco Bresciano hit the fucking crossbar.
He
10
did.
minutes beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can't blame it all on that.
We're always just so close. We just, anyway.
any goodness is Italy.
I don't think we're going
aren't
to
in
be.
the World Cup.
I don't think we're going to be close this year.
Who's we? Because
Australia.
Italy didn't make it.
Fuck you. No, I think Australia. I don't think. Oh.
No, we're getting smoked.
Yeah.
And
You
know-
we got Tunisia too, and I still don't think we're winning.
And you know what's not going to help us? Like, hats off to them. They put that statement about like Qatar and like the World Cup. I honestly think
But
there could be
Rights
some shady
violations.
business going on.
But why did they do that? Like, they've come out, said X, Y, and Z, but oh yeah, we'll still play there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Send 100 media
Did you
over.
see the
Words mean
expenditure?
fuck all, bro.
Yeah.
I was saying something midweek. It was the expenditure for countries hosting the World Cup. and I think it had peaked at like 7 or 15 billion or something like that. Qatar spent like 220.
Yeah. Like, it's a
play in
farce.
fucking summer.
But the point I heard today too that is fucking fair. Let's get in the World Cup a little bit.
Yeah,
let's
that's
go.
fine.
Let's go deep on
Let's
it.
dive in.
The thing that I
That's
heard,
a bomb,
right,
Nathan.
is like Qatar's copping the blame for it, right? Rightly so. They're a bit corrupt. They're a bit fucking. It's all over the shop.
The human rights abuses.
Nothing has been. No one's come out for FIFA. Everyone's coming out for Qatar. And it's like FIFA caused this mess.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's like,
They were the ones
Yeah.
that got paid.
That's a good shout.
and it's gone Russia Qatar. Like, surely there needs to be some sort of investigation into like what the fuck's going on.
And even like Brazil, like heaps of people died in Brazil.
Yeah,
Trying to make the
yeah,
stadiums
yeah,
that people
sure.
forget.
Yeah.
It's
I completely agree with you.
But the other thing too, right, that I heard is this is supposed to be the most green World Cup that there has ever been.
I can't see how.
Do you know what I heard that's happening? So I listened to the podcast I've told you boys about the Arse blog. He had he's a French journalist and he writes for pretty much it's like a journalist paper that goes at FIFA for everything they do.
Good.
And it's quality. I'm going to sign up to it, I think. But he was saying that it's supposed to be the most green World Cup ever, but they have realised that people are going to come and watch the games and they've got these people, the fans, have got nowhere to stay in Qatar. So they're doing plane shuttles to and from like Kuwait and fucking Saudi and shit. So you get on a plane,
Sounds green to me.
you fly to fucking Qatar, you go to your game, then you fly back to your hotel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it's like shit. I'm pretty sure they got players staying on cruise ships there because they don't have enough fucking
The only green that sounds like is green fucking money.
paperback.
It's like they're playing it on the moon. Like you got to fly in and out of this spot.
You could. Intergalactic fucking, that'll be the next one.
Good circuit on a Monday night on the moon.
But as you said, Smitty, like
Great atmosphere.
I mean, all the pommies are whinging, and everyone like in Europe's whinging that
They
it's like
whinge all the time.
in
mate.
winter, but it's fucking summer for us.
I actually think your teams are going to struggle this World Cup.
Oh, 100%.
I think your African and your South Americans look out.
Yeah.
Maybe the Aussies will get in there with a bit of humidity.
Well,
Pump the
hey,
humidity up to
look,
90%.
we've played
Let's
in
go.
Qatar.
Just run around
Yeah.
them, you know?
You know, like we beat Peru
Yeah.
there. We can fuck there.
We can
You know what I
get
mean?
down.
I did also hear for some additional accommodation, they're doing cruise liners.
Yeah, I said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was
No, you're
listening
right,
to
mate.
Fucking ships.
You can rewind, mate.
Planes and shit.
And the other thing, the last dodgy thing about Qatar is they got the Asian Cup as well. And they go World Cup, Asia Cup. Yeah,
Just Qatar's Asian now?
yeah, it's fucking mental.
2015 Asian Cup, you'll be able to eat.
Yeah, but yeah, back to the Australian message. I'm with you. I don't quite look. I get it. I get you want to make a stand and say like we don't stand for it, but at the same time, it's like you still got to go there. You still got to play there, and like
Curisk's a big loss too.
yeah,
In the Aussie team. He
Yeah.
went down with for Frankfurt the other day.
oh yeah,
He's our number 10. He's like the only one of like genuine class.
genuine
Yeah.
class
Playing
players.
Bundesliga,
Yeah,
he
you're
played,
right.
you know, and
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
gone. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck. Now,
Nah, we're
but
struggling
Harry
massive.
Shooter has been playing for Stoke lately, so
It will
Yeah,
be
so I did see
entertaining.
that. He just come back, didn't he?
yeah, he's like 2 or 3 weeks or something.
yeah.
Watching our players play against France is going to be entertaining. Just battlers running around.
But that's what we love, you know.
Yeah,
That's
like
what I
back
mean.
against the
1-0.
wall, just fucking.
Hold on for fucking 80 minutes. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be any holding.
Nah.
Well, mate, we all.
Well, it's in
we
Qatar, bro.
We
We're gonna
almost
win.
beat them last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Everyone
that was
said
with
we
Timmy.
were fucking
2-0?
dog shit. Well, Timmy didn't play that game.
Didn't he?
Nah.
Yeah, he came on for the last game against.
That's right. Yeah,
he got like 10 minutes. It was bullshit. Just
Denmark?
get his fucking forehead out there. We don't
True.
need the rest of him.
Fucking oath. Could bang in a fucking
Get him back.
Get him back out of retirement. Get them all back. Bring the golden generation back. Give him some stem cells. Let's go.
Vinny Grella's still in good
Peptides,
Newcastle.
you know?
Get
Vinny
him
Grella.
back. He's still looking trim. I got him on Instagram.
Who's the old mate on the coverage with the hectic beard? Brosk. Alex Brosk. Have you seen that bloke's
Yeah.
beard? Jeez.
It's a bit of substance.
It's a bit, yeah.
It's like this mic cover.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. This is exactly what it is. All right, we'll move on from the World Cup. We got some.
We'll be back.
That's right.
We got some top 6 predictions we're going to throw out. So we did our top 4 predictions at the start of the season, and we're going to go after 12 rounds and see what has changed. 13. Who's got? Is it 13?
That's all right.
My bad. Thanks, mate. See,
Sorry,
and
bruh.
no, you're all right, mate. You're all right. I need to be corrected, please. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, man.
You want to go first? All right.
So,
who you got?
and I found my top 4 from episode 1.
Which you've lost again.
Oh, no. I thought it'd be I thought it'd be good to compare.
You just carry that around.
You know how I found it? Boots come in before, grabbed a bit of paper out of a box over there and ran out with it. Jess took it off. He was just like, that's your writing. And he's like, oh, that's my top 4 from the first episode.
There's a few relics over there, mate. My hope for the title are over there as well. All right. So top 4, round 1, I had Liverpool, City, Spurs, Chelsea.
Right.
The big thing that's changed, Liverpool are gone. They're gone. They're not even my top 6. City and Spurs are still next. So I got City first, Spurs second, Arsenal.
Delusional.
Yeah, Arsenal. Delusional to be in the top 4.
Delusional, honestly.
City, Spurs, Arsenal, Man U, Newcastle, Chelsea.
Whoa. That's right. That ruffles some feathers. Bit of movement there.
Yeah, I think Newcastle are better than Chelsea from what we've seen the last 7-8 matches. And Liverpool, like, every week we're like, when are they going to fire? And they haven't. So I don't know if...
No.
Monday, 3:30.
Seriously.
Let's hope so. Because fucking Spurs are not coming second. I'll tell you that much for free.
We'll see, mate.
At least I know you'll be cheering.
see.
us on.
Yeah, fuck, I'll be with you. I'll be with you, mate. Can
you
you just
cheering?
tell me how Spurs get second?
Just better than Arsenal.
Defense.
Better club, better fans.
Just holding on 1-0 each week. Hope
Man,
for the
I'd
best.
love to be with you. I can't say it.
All right, Smitty, hit us.
I've got City scored the most goals.
Yeah, you
They've
can't.
got the second best defence in the league with Arsenal. Yeah, I just can't. They've got too many weapons
Yeah.
in the duffel bag.
Nah, you're
Even
right.
with a few injuries over a World Cup and Haaland having a break. Just
Yeah,
fucking watch
they got
out.
2, as we said every week. They got 2 world class sides they can pick from.
I've got Arsenal. Again, for the sake of the league, I'd love to. Arsenal are probably the only ones that can really challenge.
We can hang.
I said before that their home form is delectable. I think they'll be unbeaten at home all season. Third to
that's
fifth,
City.
I couldn't split. I really.
It's hard, isn't it? Eh?
I had Man United probably in third.
Yeah, right.
I just think under Ten Hag, they've developed more than they've developed a lot more lately, like way more than Chelsea have under Potter since he's joined. Obviously, a bit more time, but still.
Potter.
Newcastle will have the best defence in the league. I've got them there. Our backline's fucking outrageous. Like, we've only let 10 goals in. We've got the most clean sheets. Arsenal and City have equal second, as I said. I think they'll probably come either 4th or 5th, and then I've got Spurs in that 3 to 5 as well. Again, I think they're pretty good at home as well. Like, I know we got them, but like your home form's pretty good.
But we haven't hit form yet. That's the thing. That's why I think we can beat Arsenal.
You've had your
I really
dip,
do.
and I think you'll come good.
I do. Once Kulusevski's back, I think we'll...
That's what I mean. You like, in all fairness, a lot of teams are running out of time to hit form. Like, especially with the form that like City's in. Like, you've got to like. I don't know if you can actually form slump, to be honest. Like, if you want to like challenge. Like for us, that's what I mean. Like, the win against Nottingham. Like, you've just got to keep winning. Like, you can't not.
And then I've got Liverpool 6. I just think
They're going to make it.
mate. I just think everything suggests that it's got to turn.
It has to turn.
Like when you're having that many shots, creating that many chances, it just has to turn.
Yeah.
So I think they come back with a wet
So who's
sail in
missed
the
out on
second
yours?
Chelsea.
Chelsea's not in there.
Chelsea. I like Brighton too. I actually think Brighton can get over the top
Give
of
it a
Chelsea
shout.
for the year.
I was thinking about Brighton.
Chelsea
but
probably 7th or 8th, I think, personally.
if Chelsea don't make top 6, you reckon Graham Potter's like upset he doesn't?
Mate, imagine
he's-
Tuchel. He'd be fucking licking his lips.
Yeah.
Chelsea don't make it. Graham Potter's gone.
No, but I mean,
He'll get-
say you can't get them to fire, you'd be like, fuck, what did I leave Brighton for?
Yeah,
Say Brighton are flying. Like, you'd be like, what did I
See,
do that
that
for?
is the issue when you're a decent manager going to a top club. There is such a fucking risk.
Yeah, but the thing
You know
is,
what I
the
mean?
only thing is, once you go to Chelsea, like, you don't go back to Brighton. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but you might
Maybe.
go into obscurity.
You don't go back to Brighton. You go to fucking.
Look at what David Moyes did. He went into the footballing wilderness after Man United.
That's
yeah,
what I
but
mean.
that's because of what Man United did to
They
him.
fucking killed him.
They
That's-
destroyed that man. He was a good manager. They just needed to hang in there.
Yeah.
Like,
But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
The same will happen.
Yeah,
All right, that's my fucking prediction.
prediction.
Potter fucking
gone into the wilderness.
yeah.
Yeah, fair. All right, give us your top 6 then. You mad, yeah.
How high will he put Liverpool? I want to see how
this will be good.
how confident he is.
So it's a lot higher than anyone else. I can give you that.
Another mark for this one.
Double you cunt.
These are good, man. just quietly.
This is in the mugs. What are they?
Get around them. Just Margie. Shout out.
Margie.
Sponsor the show.
Low sugar, twist of lime, hint of orange. Sounds delectable.
Sponsor the show, guys.
Top, there's no surprise. City, I just think they're just too good. But, caveat, I would like to see Arsenal win.
I think everyone would besides Ethan.
I'm pretty much in agreement with that.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
that's good for league. I think it's just anyone that could topple City is a fucking great thing, to be fair.
100%.
I reckon somehow they're going to do fucking something. And I don't know, I've just got this funny feeling Spurs are going to go on a bit of a run.
So you got Spurs second or third?
Third.
Third.
I think they're going to go on a
Correct.
run. I think they're just going to grind a few games and just build a fucking game plan from that. I think Conte is just going to kind of start increasing the attacking threat a little bit. You know, 9 defenders to 8 defenders to 7
Slowly
defenders.
whittle it down till 6 and then we'll stop there.
I hope you're right, mate.
Yeah, I got Newcastle in Champions League.
Take that.
Does
Shout.
that give you a horn?
Well, I'll tell you this. There hasn't been much blood to the head in this season. It's all fucking down the lower part. Every morning I'm getting up.
Just
This
big
is thinking I'm happy to see
swanging.
her. I'm like, no. We just got 3 points.
We're flying.
So,
All right, who's the last two then, Jake?
Liverpool, I think we're just going to no, honestly, I feel like we're just going to miss out on Champions League. But
Fair.
yeah.
I think it's still going to be like, you know, trying to be fucking close, but, you know.
You got to win this weekend.
Yeah.
Got to. You're 8 points off the drift.
They often do. We haven't beat them in years.
We hadn't
gonna be
beaten
a
them
fucking
either.
great game.
It's a great year to do it, tell you.
Too bad it's Monday,
who's your
2:30
sixth?
or some bullshit.
And then United.
You got United.
Yeah.
So
I
Chelsea miss out on yours too.
I feel like, Chelsea just... I
Fair.
don't know. I just don't think they got much substance, which is a bit fucking, pot on the kettle black.
massively there.
I like Chelsea.
I
I'll go with- I'll
don't
go-
see them doing much,
Go with mine.
Yeah.
I've got Arsenal coming first because if you don't have Arsenal coming first, you're an Arsenal fan, you're an idiot. No, I'm kidding.
That's fair play.
That's true, yeah.
I want Arsenal in my head are going to win, but I think City, Arsenal, one of the two. That's my top two. Third,
Has anyone said anything different? Oh, yeah, you did.
yeah, I'm about to.
But I believe it.
Sorry. Just to the top two. Just to the top two, sorry.
Oh no, yeah, he did. Yeah, he genuinely believes that too. Third, I have Newcastle.
Ooh.
So
Keep talking to me, boy.
so my reasoning behind this, right, is I honestly think, like you've done Tottenham, beat them, so it's possible. You probably could beat almost anyone on your day. You probably should have beat City. Yeah,
Should
Drew
have
the Man United.
yeah, you should have beaten Liverpool.
Drawn.
Drawn. I just think that in January too, I think these are, like if yous are up there, this is my thing. If you can make it to like the January transfer window, and you guys are hanging in there, they will just go, how much money do you need? Who do you need?
I don't think that'll happen. I really don't.
I'd think it's stupid if they don't.
I think we'll buy a winger, and I think maybe another midfielder, and that's it.
I just don't understand. If you got the
But everyone deserves the chance to play.
Wait,
Like
think of
Eddie Howe's
United
kind
over
of
like the
said
last
that too.
decade.
Yeah.
It's like this team has deserved.
I understand that, but
Get
surely
where
you
they
got some
are.
weak links in there that you need to like you could replace with like
Definitely.
world class.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what I mean. Like
I just
if,
think, yeah.
if
we
you're
don't-
on-
Strengthen with depth.
Eddie's
Yeah,
definitely
that's the other
doesn't
thing
want
too.
to become, like, you can tell he's just like, we just want to we're happy to just, all the boys on their merit have deserved to be where they are and on
Yeah.
the pitch. And
well, that's the other thing too. If you
playing
get-
for each other.
definitely
Do it at
probably another
Leicester.
winger and a midfielder, but I don't think we're going out there and going fucking bankrupt.
I'm not saying go and.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
you're
like.
not getting fucking Mbappe and
Well,
Neymar.
I'm saying if you can bring.
Well,
in,
they'll want to come,
yeah,
but they won't.
naturally, mate.
I honestly think if
They
you
wanna
bring
test
in
themselves in the Premier
some
League,
world
you know?
class in just some areas that you need, and you got the money to do it, and you bring it in, you're a fair shout just to go on a bit of a fucking psycho run with Eddie Howe managing. You've already got the team morale. You're bringing in world class quality. Eddie Howe won't allow you to just bring in some schmug like Ronaldo and just play in like his own game. It's like you got to fit the system. If they can find the players, and I think I've said it before, January transfer window is going to be one of the craziest windows in January that we would have seen in a lot of years.
Certainly in a grand
with the World Cup.
100%, mate.
There'll
When
be
people
move-
getting injuries and stuff
Yeah.
in the World
Fuck
Cup,
yeah.
it's going to be
Yeah.
on for young
There'll be
and old.
movement, and the thing is, I think you're going to need cash if you want to do it, and yous have got cash. That's my shout for why I think yous guys.
Yes, we do.
Dollar bills, yo.
Yeah.
And I got
Fucking go cash, mate.
I got Tottenham in fourth because you guys are good. Yous can grind to win.
Yeah,
I
temperature.
don't. I say I praise him every week.
That is not true.
I'm completely unbiased.
I praised them once.
I got Tottenham in fourth. Now I got Chelsea in fifth.
Why?
I don't know about this.
I think
I
they
don't
got.
either.
I think they got depth. I think they got enough quality on that park to. I don't rate United. I honestly don't. I think they jag a win here and there. They play some good football. I think they're very hot and cold, especially with the whole Ronaldo debacle, like what's going on there. And I think if it's true that Ronaldo's going to go to Chelsea, man, I think Ronaldo goes in the Chelsea team, he scores goals. He will score goals. He's the striker that they will use.
So I just can't say that.
Aubameyang
happening
will be
again.
on the
Neither can
bench.
I can't believe that's even a rumor.
Yeah.
How could he
If
go
he
across
goes,
town?
if he goes,
The
he will
amount of
score
shirts
goals.
will get fucking burned.
The only
eh?
thing.
How can he
is-
go from Premier League club to Premier League club in the January? I just don't see Ronaldo doing
Well,
that.
it's
I can't say that.
the only thing that they can.
How? Money.
Let me speak.
No.
He said, "Let me speak, friend."
I think
Yeah, shall not pass.
I think if Manchester United allow him to go to Chelsea, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I think that's stupid. They can't allow it.
Absolute mugs.
But
Where's my Margie?
he's at the point in his career where he can't go. He's going to have to force a move somewhere, and if he doesn't want to go,
Yeah.
I don't know who else is going to take him. Chelsea
not
are
gonna go
literally
to
probably the
PSG.
only team. Chelsea have come out and said they'll take him. Like obviously their owner wants him, so
Yeah,
if he
'cause
says,
Todd Bowley's got
if he knocks on the
fucking
door-
clue.
and I think Graham Potter can make him work in there. Like I think he'll just play an out nine, and I think he'll bang goals. He'll bang goals.
Less of an issue with Potter. I think it's fucking Todd Bowley that's just going to fucking bottle Chelsea.
I don't think so.
For me, Ronaldo's toxic now. I
Oh,
wouldn't
at
touch him with a
United,
10-foot pole.
At United,
he
yeah.
He started this morning. Couldn't believe it.
and he scored. That's what I mean.
No, he didn't.
Rashford.
Rashford scored.
Oh, when did he score? He
Fucking
scored the other
good
day.
ball from Eriksen
He scored
from
in
Squally.
Europa, or did
Yeah.
he score? He scored the other day. He started and scored.
Yeah.
That's I just think.
Well, he's probably the best goal scorer we've ever seen.
Yeah.
But,
And I've got United in sixth because I've got Liverpool
mate, that's still a good season for United, given that they've
where they
changed
started.
everything.
Yeah, 100%. It takes a while for them managers to teeth when they're completely
So I
changing the
think
system.
any of your traditional bigger teams, I don't think finishing any lower than fourth is a good season.
I think now it's fine.
You've got to have rebuild years.
Like, yeah, if
Yeah,
you
of course,
can't,
but-
can't just keep winning and keep winning and keep winning. You're gonna have
But
to
it's
have
like,
seasons.
okay.
Like you're gonna finish eighth. Like that's gonna be a rebuild season.
We'll see.
Tell me I'm wrong
I'll put a carton on it.
that you finish eighth.
Higher than eighth.
No, I'll put a card on. You don't finish in the top six.
Oh, let's do it.
Friends. Anyway,
Carton of rums.
I've got I've got.
I was wondering where my beer went. You took Leo's rum and Leo took my beer.
All right, we're up to 20.
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Well, I asked for a rum.
did, I gave it to you. Jake
you gave
took
it to
it.
him. You put it in front of him. You put the beer in front of me.
You know you can't put it in front of me.
Is there a rum in the esky?
No.
No.
So you've had 3.
Yeah, you gave it to me. I was fucking drinking
He's
it.
getting an Uber home.
How about that?
All right, we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back with something fucking else. I don't know what. All right, we've got a couple of fan messages here. First of all, I've got to read out Nudo's top 6 because he sent it to us on Insta and he's not here. So we'll get it for him. He's got Man City first, Arsenal second, Man United third.
Fuck,
He's
he's all
staying
over-
strong
he-
with that prediction.
Yeah,
He's
I
on the
had
United
that.
he
bandwagon.
loves
isn't he?
United. And he's got Liverpool fourth. He's got in brackets, we'll scrape it in. I don't think you will, brother. I just don't
We
think
have,
it.
wait, but we have before.
And then he's got Spurs in fifth.
Nice.
Nice, I like that.
He's delirious.
And then
That Tasmanian air's gone to his head.
and then it's between Chelsea and Newcastle. I mean, it's a fair shout.
He didn't know Smitty was coming on.
Well, now I'm going to start saying all the shit I've been saying behind his back to his face.
Well, It's recording.
Can't bill for shit.
Zach Plummer, friend of the show, has
Legend.
written, outside of Haaland, who is the next best buy of the season?
Love this question. I'll go
great
first.
question.
Christian Eriksen. I think if United didn't have him, they'd be fucked. What?
I reckon Casemiro's been bigger.
No.
Yeah, Casemiro's a way better signing
No.
than fucking Christian Eriksen.
Mate, his ball today was absolutely delicious. But yeah, I think Casemiro is a chance.
No,
I think
I stand strong with that.
you're like, because they bought Christian Eriksen and then he had to play a position he's never played before. He was
Yeah,
playing,
but he's solid, man.
He was playing
Mate,
Casemiro
they
for
got
the
beaten
first
by
5 or 6
Brentford
rounds.
4-0 in that
yeah,
first
playing in the Casemiro role. I think.
Yeah, but they played. That's when they played him in that
Mate,
role.
he's not even the best
That's
transfer.
what I
Fuck
mean.
that out.
I
He's
don't
not even the best transfer at United.
I disagree.
Agreed.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, what's yours then?
Diego Costa.
No, who is yours actually? If you say
was-
Darwin Núñez, you can get out.
I wasn't going to.
Yeah, good. Who?
Casemiro.
Fair shout. I mean,
No, it's not.
It is.
he's been class.
To be fair, I can't believe that he decided to go.
Yeah, well, that's what
He's
I
a
said last
fucking
week.
mainstay, Champions League, like, serial fucking winner.
He'd had enough.
And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to throw it all away and go to United. But
You-
he's won everything, though. You know what I mean? Like, now it's just, can I rebuild United?
Yeah, well, that was it. It was a challenge. Who you got, Smitty?
Well, Bruno came in January, so I can't call him. But I would
that's
say
what-
probably.
that was going to
calendar
be
year.
mine if he did. He's a good
so
player.
good, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. I like Casemiro. I really do.
Casemiro?
I think as soon as he got there, they started winning. It was like, what?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, look, it's
Casemiro?
not a... I'm trying to think of someone else. Like, I want to say Jesus because, like, it's exactly what we needed, but he kind of
Mate,
is...
Núñez has done more than
Jesus
fucking
missed like
Jesus.
four tap-ins
But he got him
this
running.
morning.
Yeah.
He got the ball going.
These guys don't know football, man. They go, he doesn't score goals, he does nothing.
He'd be in my top 3.
Yeah, like the energy and everything that he brings to the club, yeah, I'm telling you, like if you honestly think that he's not a good signing, you don't know
No,
football.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I said he's not the best signing.
You said he's better than Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez hasn't done anything.
Someone else must
I
have
said
said
Núñez.
Oh well, you don't know
is
football
better.
because you're a fucking idiot.
Núñez more goals and
I'd
less
say Nick
games.
Pope for Newcastle's up there too.
Nick Pope was a good signing.
We've
He's
got
a,
most clean sheets this season.
he's a good goalkeeper.
He just goes underrated. He'll probably get the England gig.
Who can I just look? Casemiro's been good,
So
but
don't say.
Did you see
Jesus.
Callum Wilson the other day? He does a footballers football podcast with like a couple
Oh,
of
yeah?
strikers, and he came out and said that the league needs to come out with like a second goal scorer, so like without Haaland.
oh yeah, like stats
It's like a
Haaland.
silver boot.
The runner-up
I thought
boot.
that was great,
Wait,
chat.
but you're going to get all these other
get a few
strikers
runners
that are
there.
just going to
Yeah.
foul
What's
him.
Kane got?
He's silver right now.
Yeah, he's gonna get Shearer, the cunt.
Perennial
Fuck
silver.
that. It's the only thing I have, and he's gonna get it. Fuck
Yeah,
He's
Good
going to
name
munch
for
it up.
Tottenham, eh?
I'm going with Jesus. Outside of Haaland, best signing of the season. Suck my dick. Next question we've got is also from Z Plummer.
that's gonna age
Schmidt
well.
Dundee is sexy as fuck. Okay, not quite a question, Zach, but you'll get there, mate. Teaching the youth of Australia. Well done.
Send me a DM sometime.
Slide on in.
Like old love on
Still not married
Saturday
yet.
mornings, eh?
His OnlyFans is here.
March 18th for the last day that I can, get
Slide into the
I
DM.
can go wide, so let me know.
Gus McNeely just sent us his top 6. He's got City in first, Arsenal second, United third, Spurs fourth, Liverpool fifth, Brighton sixth. That's a
No
big
Chelsea,
call.
no United.
And he's got-
United, he had United in third, I think.
and as
Yeah,
a-
well,
as
he
a-
wouldn't know
I
shit
was
from
listening
shoe
to
polish, that boy. I know him well.
You got a response for that? He's got Newcastle United getting
He's
relegated.
got a
too.
head like a bowling ball at the moment. So
Hey, don't knock it.
don't
Mate,
listen to
you're
that
going to
bloke.
be there soon.
no, one of the great guys. But yeah, Brighton 6. I think that's fair chat. They are genuine.
Not
genuine
bad.
team.
Tubbsy Bartolo, also not a question, but I'm going to turn it into a question. Can Arsenal win the league? Now,
Yes.
my thoughts behind this is when is it City are hanging with Arsenal and Arsenal aren't hanging with City?
After Christmas,
Is it?
I think so.
Because we're top of them. Like, we're beating them. That's what I mean. Like,
But how many teams have led at Christmas and
Oh, we've done it plenty of times, mate.
but no, like
Only-
shit the
only
bed.
one.
if you look at this, like
Only one, Smitty. Liverpool.
no, it's not.
No.
Well, led at Christmas and not one.
No, Newcastle. We were 12 points clear and we fucked it. 96. Look it up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
That was a long time
I remember
ago.
it like it was yesterday. Some would argue I was 2, but you know.
to them I say fuck you.
I followed Leeds, but anyway.
Did you have a question, Smitty?
No, I just got told Hayden Cole, your father, Pete Cole, who I've seen in tidy whities at my house at 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning, which is to this day one of the most hardest things I've ever looked at. And my missus has looked at.
Oh, dear.
But he
Like
basically
it was
said,
hard?
why did Newcastle United wear prison-like shirts? And then he said, is that because they're trying to impersonate football players? And to him I say, well, you follow Liverpool
Legend.
in your box. In your box.
I'm going to say it's an inside joke or
No, I'm just going to say, like, pipe down.
get in your box.
Get in your box.
Okay, yeah. Sit
Because
down.
you're fucking there in, what, 11th?
Yeah.
You're 5 points from the drop. We should be talking about you getting relegated.
Well, who's going to get relegated? Let's talk
We're
about it.
throwing a carton on it.
Who's getting
Mate,
relegated?
Newcastle finished above Liverpool. 100%.
100%. Agreed.
That's the only thing I'm bullish on.
I'll throw a carton on it.
Let's
we're throwing
Let's make
cards
it 500. Ethan loves gambling.
Oh, I'll say a card, not a
sit back
500.
down.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
Has anyone got any?
In your box, bro.
Anyone got a relegation?
Joking. I'll go a carton if you want.
Yeah.
There we go. I do. I've got Bournemouth, Leeds, and Forest. Nothing surprising for anyone.
Fair enough.
They're three of the.
Nah, mate. Leeds are fucking top form.
I don't know about Bournemouth, to be honest. I think Bournemouth can hang.
Leeds and Forest, mate. Top 10.
What's yours, mate?
I've got Forest, Leeds, and Wolves going down. Leeds can go here and there, but I just don't think they're going to hang on for much longer.
I think the thing with Leeds is how young they are.
Yeah.
They're so young, but
Yeah.
if they can get a result this week against Bournemouth,
Yeah.
and then maybe just a
You-
draw
watch
to
'em.
finish out their World Cup thing, I
They'll
think
lose
they're going to
this
go
weekend.
massive in January.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%
Massive.
Leeds will lose this weekend to Bournemouth.
They probably will.
Yeah.
They probably will.
Just to fucking spite me.
I've got Wolves as a question mark. I
Yeah.
just think the thing with them is I
Yeah,
think
Diego Costa,
if
mate,
they
he's
if they
gonna
lose a couple of games, they get a new Portuguese manager that could shake it up.
Yeah.
Southampton, I've got 19th, and last I've got Bournemouth. I think they are the bottom of the barrel.
You reckon?
Oh, I can't stand them. I think they're low.
They honestly
operating.
haven't been doing that bad, though. Like,
No, they have. I think they've been punching. I think they've been punching above their weight.
That's what I mean. They're
Yeah,
fighting.
but I think it'll turn.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon Gary
So
O'Neill?
I've got them last. I've actually got Nottingham to get out from last.
That's a
big
huge
That's
call.
a big
Yeah,
call.
I really
'cause they are
do.
fucking trash. If you've seen them play
Yeah,
this morning,
I-
they are dog shit.
I think they can. I know they lost this morning. I just think they went away to Arsenal. As I said, I think Arsenal's going to be unbeaten.
But
at
they
home.
offer nothing, mate. They don't offer anything. I can't even see them. Like, I reckon they're going to struggle to score against a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They scored one against us.
Yeah, that was my joke.
Did you go here, Jake?
You got any? Or are you just going to make it up as you go?
Like you made up Casemiro.
It was the fucking mates day, mate. Come on.
Who's going down?
Forest.
We got to get a move on
making
here.
it up.
This is
Just
going to be like
own
an
it,
hour
Jake.
and
You
fucking
did-
2 hour podcast if you don't get moving.
I've changed this 6 times. But yeah, nah. Forest, Southampton, Leeds.
Southampton.
Leeds last.
Well,
Oh, you just
three
going-
that are going to
you
get
just-
dropped.
yeah.
Fair enough. All
I
right.
think
Leeds are
Southampton-
great for the league, though.
Southampton
Like you
are
don't
finally
want. Like,
gone.
I hate
I'd
playing
rather
away
a
at Leeds.
Southampton go than
Yes,
a Leeds.
I'd rather
Yeah.
Fulham go, to be honest.
Yeah,
So-
wouldn't we all? Although Craven Cottage goes there.
Yeah.
Keep West
On
Bromwich
the
down.
time there.
Been there?
Good part of
Oh,
the
they-
league. I have actually. What's 1-1 against Middlesbrough 2019.
No, Norwich. Keep them down.
Oh, nah, Norwich bring it back up. We're like Norwich.
Anyway, we'll just quickly go through the fixtures for next week before we wrap it up because this podcast is getting very dribbly.
Dragging.
Smitty's brought the dribble. I
Who
love
would
it.
have known I could talk?
I love it. I
Who
love
would've
it. We got Leeds, Bournemouth. As we just stated, big game for both them clubs, I think. So it'd be interesting.
That's a 6-pointer.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, for sure. Manchester City, Fulham. You can't go.
Goals.
Yeah, you can't
Smacking. 4 or 5.
go. I think
Carlton
Fulham.
plays.
If Mitrovic turns up, Fulham can score goals because
Yeah.
we've seen that City can leak goals too. But
And City
yeah,
only scored 1 goal on the weekend.
yeah, they struggled against
No Haaland.
Leicester. Yeah, no Haaland.
I think so too. I think Fulham can score. I don't know if they can take on.
I don't know
City
if they
at
can
home,
score enough.
but I think there'll be goals.
Yeah,
Is Haaland
definitely.
out?
Well, he didn't play at all
Yeah.
this
He's
week.
still under injury cloud.
He's still on an injury cloud. I think he was in a boot or something like that.
Oh, I thought he just had a cough or something.
No.
I didn't know he was
That's
injured.
what they said it was midweek. But
smoke
he
and
actually
mirrors.
hurt himself. Yeah.
A bit
smoke
of Mal
without fire.
Meninga, 2010.
just a bit of fucking smoke and mirrors,
State of
mate.
Origin. Rocky is not playing.
yeah.
Fucking yes, he is.
Nottingham Forest, Brentford. As I just said, Nottingham Forest are trash. I think Brentford win this all day. I don't know what Nottingham Forest offer, to be honest. Not much in the way of goals, that's for sure. And Brentford have goals aplenty. Although I think Ivan Toney misses this game because he got 5 yellow cards.
There
I
you go.
think.
That'd be
It's a
right.
big loss.
That is a big loss.
So you never know. You never know what could happen.
Have Forest put in one solid performance all year?
Yeah,
Where
they beat Liverpool.
I know that, but didn't you say it was you losing to them, not them beating you?
They beat
That-
someone else. Too.
We still
But have they put in a performance where they were like, wow?
They're on 9 points. They're still there.
I don't think
They're not
yeah.
that far off the drop. Like they're 2 points out of.
I just feel like we
zone.
haven't talked about them once. Going,
There's
that
been-
was a
They
good
win
win.
This, I'm pretty sure they're out of the drop.
Yeah.
Must be just
Yeah, they're
scraping
not
it.
far.
Like, they're there.
I think it's
could.
like 8 or 9, 10, 12 or something like that is like the bottom three or something like that. Wolves, Brighton.
Brighton's a chips in job.
Yeah.
I saw this today, and like gamble responsibly, obviously, but I saw him at 220, and I was like, "Fucking take my money."
Yeah.
all over that.
Get on it.
I just think Brighton are just like Wolves
Yeah, Trossard
have got
brace.
relegation form in them at the moment.
They
I know
do.
that. I know they got a draw, but
And it's weird because they don't have a bad side, Wolves, either, which
No,
is
they're-
strange.
They're just relying on, is it Neves?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
playing
yeah.
with. They're
He
playing
whacks
with
in
nothing.
20-yard bangers every week. If not, they're fucked.
Costa's out. I
Costas,
just think
yeah, like
Brighton.
that's just, yeah.
it's just
Brighton
one
are
of those
gonna
teams.
smack 'em.
One of those teams.
Yeah. Everton, Leicester. I actually think this will be a pretty good game.
Same.
I think Leicester have finally found some form.
They have big time.
Yeah, and
And I reckon they're going to lose it.
I've backed Brendan Rodgers massively. I reckon he's a good manager. All he had to do was sort his defence out because he's got Maddo. He's got some attacking prowess. Like Maddo's one of the top 10 midfielders in England easily. He shits it in.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't think he's going to go to the World Cup is fucking fast.
Crazy, eh?
Like, how the fuck is he not in that team? Anyway, I think it'll be a good game. I don't know if I can pick a winner.
Everton.
Yeah, I had a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Or a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Everton don't have a striker that scores.
DCL's
Makes
back,
It,
Yeah,
makes it tough for him.
but he's like only just back.
Gordon was scoring a couple in the first few weeks, but
They've got one of the best midfielders in the league,
Iwobi.
Alex Iwobi, on form.
Why? Because he's a former Arsenal.
No,
player.
on
I'm
form.
joking. He's
On
been
f-
having a great year.
one of the best.
Yeah, on form, he's one of the best midfielders. That's what we spoke about last week. Remember, he's got like most assists behind KDB. I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
He's up there, man.
He's assisted every single one of their goals.
He's playing good football.
That's
He
He
scored a
insane.
pigeon against
He did.
someone. Anyway.
He did. Big game, Chelsea versus Arsenal. As I said, if we can beat Chelsea, that's just like signed us up for we're in the title race, I think.
Will you rate them? Are they going to bounce back? At the
Chelsea.
Bridge? Are they gonna put in
Look,
a
it's
performance?
not a game that I'm looking forward to. I definitely think we can beat them, and I want to see like how we go against them. I'd love us to bang a few against the Aubameyang just for shits and gigs.
Yeah.
But
Trader.
yeah, I think like honestly, if we play like I know we only played Nottingham Forest, but if we play like that, like the pace that we move the ball, like not many teams can like hang with it properly if we do it well. And like we've had that reset now. I think we're at home during the week for Europa to Zurich, which is we should be able to rest a few players there. We only need like a draw or something to win that group. So. Yeah, it's a massive game for us. I would have preferred to win Europa last week so we didn't have to play any players and we could rest them all. Saka's out. Now it's Reece Nelson's turn to see if he can actually grab that spot and hold on to it and like show a bit of form. So a lot to play for.
Is it at a watchable time for Aussies?
I haven't
Yes.
checked. I haven't
2
checked, to be
a.m.
honest.
2 a.m.
Saturday.
Not bad.
Sunday.
Morning, yeah, of course. I'm going to go, 3-1 Arsenal.
I went to this fixture in 2018 at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea Arsenal.
Nice.
I remember sitting there going, "This is gonna be fucking glorious." London
And it
derby,
was
how
fucking
good.
trash.
It was 0-0. Yeah. And ever since then, I went, "Fuck the two of them."
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 0-0.
It could be a
again.
nil.
Look, yeah, it could be, but yeah, I know. Hopefully Jesus can get a goal. He needs one. He needs to just get that kick started again. 6 games without a goal, I'm pretty sure.
He's a trash transfer.
You know who's back
No
in
goals.
form? Kepper.
Yes,
Yeah.
Watched
he's
a few
playing.
matches.
Mendy's not.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, he got subbed off, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but
And
Kepa's been playing the last few games.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then he got subbed off. Like, he's injured, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, great.
That's probably why.
He got subbed off halfway through, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah. Like, it was actual substitution.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Man United. Man United all day. Aston Villa.
No prediction from me.
Oh, sorry for Chelsea Arsenal.
Yeah.
You over there
I think
dribbling.
it's going to rain on your parade, brother.
Yeah, go for it.
I've got it. I've got this close to you too. I think.
2-0 Chelsea.
Oh, sorry, we're back on that fixture.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
you
thought-
didn't get a prediction. You just got upset about it.
Yeah, because I wanted.
My apologies.
Yeah, you want it. Everyone wants it.
And do you know who's going to score?
Everyone's begging for it. Obama what? Obama who? Obama blood clot yang. Fuck him.
All right, but I think it's going to be like fiery out.
Anyway, yeah, it usually is.
London
It's a good derby.
derbies,
Yeah.
it's the best.
Aston Villa, Man United. I don't think Aston Villa. Actually, you know Emery.
I rate him so much.
He's a good manager. We
I
spoke
rate
about it
him
last
so
week.
much.
He was good evening.
Was he there for that 4-0
He
drubbing?
was, but he was only there for a few days.
So he was manager
But yeah,
last game.
like how many? Like
I wasn't sure whether he got his clearance or not.
I've got Man United just, but not much. I don't have much confidence.
I think I'll draw.
Like a 1-0
Yeah.
or a
I'm
2-1.
going to fucking draw. You got anything beef for that one?
I'm just waiting for the bottom game there, mate.
Okay. Good input into this podcast. Well done. Southampton versus Newcastle. Smitty, what do we got? Surely it's a trouncing. You've got them relegated. I've got you coming third.
Half a dozen?
I think it's going to be close. No, seriously. Newcastle, we're going to rotate for sure. 100%.
Yeah, okay.
We've been redlining. We've been playing all our teams,
Drop
playing
down a
our
gear.
best team. I think Shelby and Maxi are back this week for the first time in ages,
Oh,
and they're
John
not going to have
Joe.
much game
John Joe.
time. I think Newcastle in a scrappy 1-0.
Yeah.
John Joe
You
will
reckon?
be pole driver.
You really think they're going to rotate like this close to the World Cup? I would just redline your team to the
We
World
got
Cup.
an FA Cup or League Cup game as well. I just
Is going to be important.
because there's
for
a
you
few
guys,
people that have got in like just kind of running like Joel Linton's been fucking redlining, Sean Longstaff, all that. I think Matty Target hasn't had a run all year. I think he's going to get a game
All right. Our old
in
segment.
the top four, mate.
Our old segment. Technical difficulties has been back.
of the lower league.
We caught the end of Smitty's Newcastle prediction, so we got most of that. We said Crystal Palace, West Ham United, Crystal Palace. We all think West Ham United are going to win that one. Last one, Tottenham versus Liverpool. Big fixture, boys. What do we got?
I'm calling, I hope, 3-2 Tottenham. A fucking massive match. Back at home,
I think at home you just sit in. I think it's like 1-0, 2-0.
Liverpool.
I hope we learned something from that last match.
but you won't.
We might not have, but it's a big opportunity for us because we're still third, right? We haven't played good all year, and we're still third. So if we can beat
alarming.
Liverpool and go even with City, if they lose, they probably won't, but it could happen.
So you're relying on you beating Liverpool and Fulham beating City.
It just could be a moment in our season. If we beat Liverpool, we haven't done it in years. I'm excited for it.
Now's the time to do it.
I think your best chance not to concede early because these guys won't like go
Yeah.
guns blazing, so you can
Yeah.
kind of just sit in and grind out with them.
Apply pressure. Yeah.
See what happens. But I'd like to see what happens if you get opened up a few times. Just see like what happens, like how you play, because like see what Conte likes to do. Because I know like obviously you got the red card in the Arsenal game, but like once you're doing it down 3-1, he made all those subs and went back to like 9 defenders. So
Yeah. I think you've got so far in this season, you've got 2 Tottenham teams and you've got 2 Liverpool teams.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see who turns up. Mate, honestly, you could flog us and we could flog you.
Yeah.
It's
Or it could be a draw. 100%.
yeah,
that's why it's gonna be a good
yeah,
one.
it could definitely be
It's
a draw.
such a good game.
Yeah.
Son and Kane haven't fired in the last 4 or 5 weeks, so if
Yeah.
they do,
I think it's also a good game because it's like 2 very different styles going up against each other. So it'd be interesting to see what works out better.
do you reckon Nunez will start?
yeah.
Has to.
Yeah.
The back. Sorry, go Smitty.
Oh, I've got Liverpool, but with no confidence. I just think they've
Yeah.
got it. Like surely they take their chances at some stage.
This will be the game they do it.
Yeah,
'Cause we haven't beat them in. I'll check
like-
the stats, but 3 or 4 years surely.
They've done City. He's
Yeah.
done City. They played like shit last week. Like, yeah, he's a due for one.
I do agree. And I think, as you were saying, Smitty, just the fucking chances that we're fucking thrown away in the last 2 games. I think you just can't do it 3 games in a row.
What?
Fuck my life.
3 games.
I'm going.
Mate, we're down 13.
I just hope Emerson Royale doesn't do something stupid.
Oh, no,
in the
look
first
past
half.
straight out in the 88th minute. That's what
So
I'm
we've
looking
got a
forward
chance.
to.
Hey,
Please,
Dyer
Emerson.
Ben Dyer Royale, not Ben Royale.
Man, Conte plays Royale in every big game.
Yeah.
He loves him.
Boy, he's
How's
a
it?
fucking galata, isn't he?
I'm going with. I'm going 2-2. I think. I got
It's
it.
so
That'd be great.
I gotta
Say
draw.
Tottenham are going to lose.
I would love Tottenham to lose. Like that's my hopes and dreams. But I'm just going with my
There
head
you
at
go,
the
mate.
moment.
We'll do it for
Yeah.
you.
Royale
Because they're not
take,
doing anything for me.
Does he take Sessegnong's position? Or
No,
is Sessegnon
Sessegnon's
on the other
left.
side?
Yeah, I was going to say you can't sub Sessignon
He's
off.
so
He's a
good.
good
Yeah,
player.
Sessegnon's a gun.
Great,
You know.
mate.
Royale is right wing back, but we play with 10 when he's on the field. Like he does
Massive.
one good thing a match, and then the rest is like an actual joke.
Yeah.
He's fallen over.
Let's
His
just hope we're
crosses
going to
go
see Mo going up against fucking
Yeah.
Royale
Side foot into the
in
first
box.
man.
Cut back to the left, fucking bang.
But as I said, we're third. We haven't played good yet. So
Yeah.
future's bright for
Big
our
concern.
season.
In a
If we
weird
can-
way,
Big opportunity.
I think you guys have got more to lose than us, which is a massive
Oh,
statement.
definitely.
Do you know
You're
what I
coming
mean?
fucking
Heaps more to
11th,
lose.
mate.
You're shocking
You've
this
got
year.
nothing to lose. You got
Before you
everything to
lose to
gain.
Liverpool, it just shows that we're not
Ready.
got what it takes to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can just ride off, oh, they were better than us. Good
Yeah.
team.
All right. Well, I guess we should fucking wrap it up a bit there. We've gone on for a bit, fellas. It's been a good one. I like it. Don't forget, as always, to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Please let us know what you think. Let us know if you want Smitty back. I reckon there'll be a
Fuck
few
yeah.
people out there that do.
He'll be back, I reckon. He's been a good
Dribbly.
shout.
Please sub to the channel if you can. We're trying to get to 100 subs. We're at the magical number of 69 at the moment, so let's keep it going.
Stay there.
Socials, we've got TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Check us out for all the best bits on there. The fantasy code will be in the description below. Boys,
Join up.
Smitty,
Thanks for having me, boys.
thanks so much for coming on,
pleasure,
mate.
mate.
Absolute pleasure.
Bringing the mugs and the good vibes. I like it. And hats off to Newcastle. Let's see what they can do.
Top 4 soon, baby.
All right, everyone, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.